Hello, Facebook and YouTube fam. This is your girl Stephanie, aka ED Nihastu Sapapa. Currently here doing the daily wisdom message, and I've already pulled cards for the time's sake of the video. Excuse me, I just ate. And so, the message for today, or I guess the best way to spend your day, if possible, is in a receptive energy. I know here where I am in Texas, it's raining, so um, I feel like there's an energy of calling to rest, to have radical faith, you know. Um, it's a day of setting intentions as well. Um, but let's just kind of get into the cards. So there's we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So an opportunity being provided today by your higher self to bring about justice. Your High Priestess and the Justice card, to bring about justice and, new beginnings in love of self. And that's supported by the apology card here. Forgiveness, return, or gifts. So this could be, like I said, a forgiveness of self, of doubting self, perhaps in the past, as we're moving from the energy of, because part of the overall energy was roots of abundance, right? I'm trying to think, should I just go through the cards first? Okay, I think I'll do that. So forgiving self, not being too hard on yourself. This could possibly also be a relationship coming in, but I feel like this is more about you balancing your divine masculine and divine feminine energy on today, nurturing yourself, because beneath that is the Queen of Pentacles, and stop being in this energy of worry about all the things that didn't work out, but being able to unblock your energy so that, again, love can come in, so that spirit can bless you with all of the things that you've been manifesting. And we also have the manifestation card at the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of one of the clarifications deck. And so I see the Tower a couple times as well. So there could be a sudden revelation. And again, Spirit is just preparing you to be gentle with yourself. Like I said, it could be something, unfavorable could happen, or it could be a sudden revelation of enlightenment. But if something that is not favorable does happen, know that you're good. Roots of abundance. Again, this is about having a higher view, which is the next card underneath. But basically, radical faith, knowing that you're good, as long as you ground your energy. So today may be a day of grounding your energy, as there may be some turbulent energy, But speaking of turbulent energy, the second, our next set of cards, we have the Six of Swords and the Two of Wands. So it's moving from turbulent energy to calmer waters, right? And the Two of Wands is about, as a decision of whether to stay stagnant or to move forward in life, to explore the world, perhaps, to explore your opportunities that you have. Clarifying that, we have the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands. As you move forward in life, Six of Swords, into this new perhaps initiation to a higher level, because the bottom of the deck of this clarification deck is the Wheel of Fortune and the World card. So you're walking away, you're putting an end, walking away and putting an end to an old cycle of maybe disbelief in self. And so again, Spirit wants you to know that you're moving from calmer waters. Have radical faith, because your destiny is manifesting itself. Again, with all of the bottom of the deck cards. And then the bottom of this deck is receptive. It's open, heart, softness, and vulnerability. Spirit wants you to be receptive to the messages that are coming in on today. Know that you're victorious over this drama energy. And then that's clarified by the Sun card. So, happiness. And then we have the Confessions card, clarifying all of that energy as well. So again, if this is resonating more in the area of love, there may be apology coming in from someone, and confessions. Or this could be you again forgiving self. Confessions is the unexpected message, unveiling, or justification. So this could be you understanding more deeply some of the things that you've been through that got you to where you are now, knowing that those were learning lessons that you were destined to go through, so that it can bring you to this point of evolution. World card. So bring it into an old way of doing things, of not believing, or not truly cultivating that your spiritual power, because beneath the World card we have is the Strength card, and then again the Two of Wands. So a lot of energy is repeating itself here about you opening up, releasing, stop being so blocked and worried. Like even the Four of Cups I've seen a couple times. You're so worried and focused on the pain of the past, and it's time to move beyond that with roots of abundance. Know that you have roots of abundance, and they are manifesting here. Remember, bottom of the deck was the Magician. And those roots of abundance are manifesting. You just got to give it time. And again, if any upsets happen today, know that you're covered. Okay? And so the next row of energy we have here is the Five of Swords. So again, this could be, like I said, a great offer coming in, and you're allowing those old ways of being insecure, codependency, maybe a lack mentality, which could be generational curses, beginning to reel its ugly head. It's clarified by the Consequences card, which is karma, destiny, cause, and effect. And so maybe you're allowing those generational curses. Ten of Pentacles. You may feel like you're being punished for maybe what past family members did. But again, with the clarification card, it's a High Priestess here. You're connected with Spirit, and Spirit wants you to be confident. King of Wands. That you're overcoming this heartbreak, pain, and loss. That you have the strength to overcome that energy. And then Four of Cups. So don't fall back into the perhaps generational curse of being pessimistic and such. Know that everything is going to be all right. And the Five of Swords could be like I said, mental conflict, but it could also be a healthy selfishness. Doing what you need to do for self, but not, rubbing it in other people's faces. Like I said, that Tower card can be a revelation or of greatness, of an abundance falling in. And just like, some people have said, good news, really shocking good news can be just as, can put you in just as much of an emotional whirlwind as something bad. You know, you may feel like all of this good is happening to me, and I have people around me that are jealous and, you know, wanting to bring me down. But know that you are um, divinely protected and guided. So, roots of abundance. It says being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself, feeling secure in your life, trust and belief in abundance. So that's part of the bottom of the deck cards here that are that is accompanied by Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, receptive, open heart, softness and vulnerability, and the Two of Cups. So there's roots of abundance, of, you know, um, progress in every area of your life. I see here, but you may not be seeing that right now in your life, or, you know, just in the relationships that you're dealing with. You may not see it, but it is here. And so it says, trust that you will be well taken care of, that you have limitless potential and will nourish you. Or it says, knowing that the world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. Like I said, the outer conditions may not look like it right now, it may be very turbulent, but know that you are protected and that you will be nourished and that there's limitless potential out there. It says you are not a victim of life. Life happens for you, not to you. World card, learning the lessons and evolving, right? It says the message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. Bottom of the deck, Magician card. And so as your intentions come into fruition, it may shock you, you know? It says all of your hopes and dreams, Magician card, are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dreams further than you can imagine. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. No, you can easily move from merely surviving, okay? Move from merely surviving to thriving. And that, like I said, may be a shock to your system. But, you know, you can do that when you pay attention to staying grounded, roots of abundance. And that energy of balance. Because we have roots of abundance, which is being very grounded. And then we also have a higher view. And you know, this is more spiritual. I may read this card. And ironically, it's an owl on it, looks like. And my pants have owls on them. So I may read that card as well. And below that is opening to discovery. Okay? So I feel like this is a really spiritual day. To do really good day to do some spiritual work, to, you know, meditate, go within. It says if you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is time for radical trust. Know that you will manifest what you need when you need it. And know that you're grounded. Okay, it says a tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind. And its roots are planted deep in the earth. And that's what Spirit is wanting to remind you of. Is that you're planted, you know. You've done the spiritual work and your roots are planted deep within the earth. So you don't have to worry about being swayed by any tarot moments that may come. Just make sure you hold on to that radical faith. And then we have Time Machine. And it speaks of inherited patterns. So that could be those generational curses, right? Conditioning, you know, generational curses. Cellular memory, generational curses. Honoring the past without being trapped there, you know. But that's the key. Honoring the past without being trapped there. And, you know, and that's possibly why we have the high priestess, King of Wands, Three of Swords, and Four of Pentacles, clarifying that energy. Because, like I said, your spirit wants you to know intuitively that you have the confidence, you know, you have the roots of abundance planted deep within the earth, that you're no longer going to be in this energy of just surviving, Three of Swords, just surviving, but in the energy of thriving. This is, High Priestess, King of Wands, that's thriving energy, to overcome this, to overcome, whatever inherited patterns you may have that may be throwing you off mentally. Know that you are okay, and that, you're not going to have to be paying for the consequences of, people in the past that's, down the, your bloodline. Okay, so the time machine, it says, we rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors' families' culture to construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, which may be difficult, may have you in, like, a mental conflict because your family sees you doing things that it's opposite from what they've done in the past. But as you develop new stories, we build on those old foundations of the generational curses and past family members. We repair them when we can, or tear them down. That could be the Tower card, why I saw that. Or tear them down to begin again. And this could be the beginning again. This could be explaining this energy as well. The Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is you, telling your new story and it being abundant, because we have the High Priestess. That was clarified again by the High Priestess and the Justice card. You are beginning to become whole, one with self, connected with your higher self as well, nurturing self, nourishing yourself, being open and vulnerable to the messages coming in, and you're creating a new path for yourself. Okay, so it says the best course of action here is to rest, practice self-compassion, make a conscious choice to do something differently, next time that you see a repeating pattern. Be gentle with yourself during this time of transition. It says clarity will come. History repeats itself only if you allow it. The most important thing is that you are becoming aware. Make a different choice regarding how you respond to life right now. And that could be, having those roots of abundance, practicing that higher view and that deeper faith. It says, yes, things can be awkward and uncomfortable as old hurts are revealed, right? As old hurts are revealed, the Confessions card. And new solutions are attempted. Six of Swords and Two of Wands, moving to calmer waters and ascending. The time is ripe for change, so keep going. Every step is important. You are the one you've been searching for. You are the one you've been searching for. One day you will remember how beautiful your new story, how your beautiful new story was just around the corner. And then we had two oracle cards that came out, and the next one is feeling the world. So the key concepts to this card is sensitivity to the feelings of others, awareness of the whole world, and just having a broader perception, empathy overload, and overwhelm. So it says, empathy reminds you that you are not alone. It's a beautiful capacity to feel the connectivity all around you, giving you a profound sense of belonging. That said, it can be overwhelming, especially when you don't know where you end and the rest of the world begins. Now's the time to be clear about your boundaries. Ask yourself whose energy you've tuned into. I'm sorry, my bird has fallen. She'll find her way. She'll be okay. It says if you're feeling off, drained, When you're with someone, they may be siphoning your energy. In such an instance, this connection is not good for you, no matter how charismatic the person is or how attracted to them you feel. Do not mistake codependency for closeness or allow your boundaries to become too porous. There she go. All right. Trust your instincts. High Priestess saw it twice. Came out twice in your reading. Trust your instincts and take care of you. And again, if this is a love relationship and a love is coming back in, perhaps a fire sign, maybe your intuition is telling you that this person hasn't changed, because we have that energy here with the Five of Swords, and then also consequences. So this person could be going through karma right now, and you may need to keep your boundaries firm with them. But in regards to the previous storyline of us coming into our full selves, our full power, this could be making sure that you have your boundaries set up so that people won't distract you, won't take you, put you in an ungrounded energy. All right, so let's practice saying no. Avoid the temptation to turn off and go numb. Instead, be present. Somewhere in the middle of this feeling spectrum is where the magic is. Sorry. It says you're being asked now to be aware of how your words, action may affect others. While it's not your job to determine how someone will respond to you, discernment is necessary. Be firm yet kind. Keep in mind that people-pleasing will not give you what you truly need. Empathy is beautiful and important. It just has to be balanced in order for you to access its wondrous gifts. Okay? So it's okay to be in this receptive energy, but make sure you're balanced, in the vulnerability and the open heart and softness that you show other people. Or show people. Celebrate the beauty of your sensitivity and that of others. So feeling the world today, creating boundaries for people who may be siphoning your energy, and just being in that energy of faith right now so that you can manifest your dreams and goals, so that they can continue, because they're already manifesting. All right, so higher view, I said I may read it. I'm going to go ahead and read it. It says, stand from a higher perspective, conscious neutrality, letting go of judgment and assumptions, non-attachment, the ability to remain unbiased. Okay, sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the end of our noses. We can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone in a while. Everyone once in a while. We fall into automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of oneness. That generational curse card, 10 of Wands. Reacting from a learned, conditioned place instead of realizing that we are all one. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things, not allowing us to try new things. So it's basically just repeating what we've already been through. It's time for you to take a new direction. Not people pleasing, standing up for yourself. Also, knowing that your life is manifesting for you and that you need to stay in a high vibrational energy. So don't allow anyone to come in to manipulate you, to distract you with, maybe stories of loss and grief or whatever. Know that you are grounded. People may try to come in and scare you. Maybe the news, may come on and try to scare you with some things, but know that you are covered, and make sure you exercise that faith that you have. That's, put that spiritual work to work for you, and know that all is well. You're moving from surviving to thriving. It's the energy center of the read. You're ascending, and there's happiness here. You will overcome and have victory over the drama. Okay? You will have victory over the drama. So don't allow anyone to throw you off and to distract you because they're too focused on the negative. Stay vibing high. That's what I have for you. I hope that helped for it. Hope that was helpful. I love you all, and until next time, peace. I think I did that right. I was only supposed to do it twice, but anyway.